Oh, hello and welcome to this week's episode of All Systems Go Plays D&D. As always, I am Logan, the glamorous host of this here podcast with visual effects. I'm joined mostly, as always, by most of my players. Um, Players, just go ahead and introduce yourself. You know this. We do this every week. Why are you acting surprised?
Nobody's surprised by this video cast, but everybody's surprised that I'm still Connor. I play Sophron. He's a minotaur barbarian, and he likes to read books and sell seashells by the seashore. The
Wow.
new
Well,
phase. Don't worry about it.
I I'm still Sarah, and I still play Nemea, the human Odyssean rogue, who forewent regaining her memories and is now born anew. And with that new phase of life, she has a new baby dragon. That's her new hobby.
Children, motherhood. Next.
Hi everyone, my name's Sean, and I am happy to join you on these radio airwaves that for some reason also have visual waves and
It's the new
things like
thing.
that.
It's the new thing.
Yeah, newfangled. I don't know if I'm built for TV.
You are.
But either way, I'm here and I play Aeneas, who is a druid that's just trying to wade his way through all this crap and forge a deeper connection with the mother goddess of all of this nonsense.
And
So,
our
Simple
ship's
tasks.
mast. Don't forget about that.
and save his soul by returning a shipmast.
Or,
I'm
uh,
Abby. I'm still Abby. I play Elegy, who is a monk who's also invested in this ship's former mast and now just a log.
wow. And we are down one player this week due to unforeseen national tragedies. Let's see. We will start this week, as always, with a short vignette. I'll set the scene and then I'll have the player introduce themselves. So we find ourselves on a plane. It's an island of a plane. There is not a single tree on this island. Um, you are one of many centaurs on this island, and you have a sort of a close knit group. You're the de facto leader, I would assume, because you're the oldest person in this group. And we are with you getting ready on this very special day. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what's going through your mind.
So Pholus, the centaur, is busy worrying. He is and for years has put on a brave stoic face as the eldest of the tribe and the leader and the voice of practiced wisdom at a ripe old age of 18 almost. um
Us?
Tomorrow, no, today I turn 18. Tomorrow I turn 18. It's how
Tomorrow.
the tomorrow I turn 18. The days blend together. He's so worried about it.
What else is happening today?
Well, he pulls out his schedule and looks at his royal docket and checks through all the things. He did the grain inventory, and he inspected the barracks and all this stuff for the like 10 centaurs that are in his tribe. Just
Correct.
like this tiny little group that he pompously lords over.
Yeah.
Um
Well, let's say you're getting like everything is immaculate in this little tent that you call home, and you are checking the registries. You're doing everything. It looks peaceful and organized in here. You take a deep breath. You walk through the flap of the tent to just utter chaos. Like people were drinking last night, and they're still drinking this morning. Like some people are passed out. Some people are just having the time of their life. And it's like 7 in the morning. No one's done any of the chores. There's like grain that you've requisitioned earlier, like half of it's just spilt all over the ground. That's not going to be great. And like the fire's just burnt down. There's no fire anymore. So it's a rough morning, but you have bigger things to deal with today because you're supposed to meet someone today, a very important person who has promised to take you off this island today. They have to do one task first, but then afterwards, you'll be gone. So you come up out of the tent and you're greeted by maybe like the next oldest person, a centaur named Typhon, and he comes up and he's like slurring his words. He's like, "Oh, that party was great last night. Oh my god. Oh, do you have any more of that wine? I sort of spilled a lot of um grain. You know, the food. So I'm probably gonna have to get a little bit more of that. But we got plenty of wine."
Typhon, you fucked up, boy. I can't believe you done this to me.
Well, the party was great. It was the time of
No,
my life.
no, 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 no. Where's my crown? Hmm? You borrowed it last night, saying, "Oh, it's gonna be mine soon. I better get used to wearing it. Give me back my crown. I need to talk to this guy. What are you doing? Come on."
Where was the crown? Oh, I remember. I threw it really far into the sky.
Okay, well, it didn't grow wings, right? It's just the crown. It's got some antlers on it, but like, what'd you do with the rest of it? Where'd it go? Where'd it fall?
I don't know. Why are you so chill out, dude?
Chill out.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
gonna be
crown.
gonna have a fucking conniption up in here. Okay, so you get the boys together. Get the boys. We need to look for this crown. Okay, we're gonna find this thing, and it's gonna be. I don't care what you're doing right now. I don't care what you're drinking. Just stop. Get them all wrangled up. We're gonna find this crown. You got about 2 minutes. Okay.
Party killer. He goes and like, I don't know, hoofs a couple of the other people that like snort awake, and then they go like trotting in a circle around camp. They come back, say 5 or so minutes later with this crown that is now dented from where it hit the ground.
Gee, can't trust him for nothing. What is this about? He just like straightens it out and puts it on his head, and like goes and
So
stands at the
it's
top of the
lopsided a
hill.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at the top of the nearest tallest thing, looking out, trying to just
Perfect.
see if he can see
Yeah.
this person he's waiting for.
Yes, the person you're waiting for. You've had a couple of encounters with them. They're one of the warriors training here on the island. And today's the last day. They're doing their like regimen. You don't really understand it. Every once in a while, these people come to the island and then they like fight some of the scorpions and then they leave. But it's a really and one of the only chances that you have to like get off the island. So you are about to take it. The one that you are interested in is Zoe. He is sort of this shorter human man, but he is quite disciplined. So you have absolutely full faith in him. And you see him, he's maybe like a mile or so away. You can see very far on the island because, again, there's no trees and it's relatively
Mhm.
flat. So you see him approaching from a distance.
Jesus Christ, this boy guy, he's so slow. Why isn't he here yet? Oh God, time's ticking. Okay. All right, all right. What's that squire? What's the new squire's name? Hey, boy, you, come up here. Come up here. Just
It's
gesture to
Typhon
one of
again.
the. Yep, there you go. Sure.
What? What now? You lose your crown? It's on your head.
No, bring me my throwing rocks. I gotta throw something. I'm angry.
They reach down, pick up a rock, and hand it to you.
No, get the good ones, you idiot. The ones I threw yesterday. Huh?
I don't know where you threw them. I can't even keep track of the crown that you threw. God.
It's your job to keep track of these things, all right? Those are the throwing rocks, all right? We got a very
Yeah.
important system here. Those are the best rocks for throwing. They got the best aerodynamics. We got to go back and get them after we throw them. You should know
You know
this by
what?
now.
You
We've been
know
over
what?
this
You know
before.
what? Find him yourself. I'm done taking orders from you. And Typhon goes trotting back to camp. Like, no good, nothing. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the crown,
At this
bitch.
point, Zoe, as an entourage, arrives up at you and goes, "What was your name? What you said at the beginning? I don't.
Olus.
Folis. Folis, it is good to see you this morning. Are you ready to undergo this trial with me? You must not participate, but I would appreciate your encouragement."
Yeah, Christ, I can't wait to get out of here. It's like Lord of the fucking Flies.
I think you will like my home when we reach there. But
Yeah, that
first,
sounds nice. But
we
I
have
get the
a
wine, right? We talked about that, and
there
you got
is
you got the.
much wine where I come from.
All right, cool.
Perfect. So he takes you then on this trek across the island. And then you see the sort of end goal of this trek, which is a monstrously large scorpion. We're talking like 10 feet tall, pincers like 5 feet wide, huge. And this is what Zoe intends to slay and ritual combat. He gives it a really good shot. He gets like one of the claws off. He's also unarmed. He's just like punching this thing, and he's like breaking carapace. And at a certain point, one of the pincers falls off, and he's working on the other one. And then maybe at that point, Typhon comes up to you and is like, "I found your rocks," and he like dumps them on the ground, and it makes a little bit of a commotion. And Zoe turns to see what that was, and at that moment, maybe the scorpion stinger goes straight through his chest, and just like with one little like pump of the venom, he just sort of like collapses onto the ground.
What are you talking about? These rocks? What are you?
Follow
Holy
rocks, I found
shit!
the
What
rocks.
happened? Oh, what the guy? What happened to the joy? What did you do? Would you throw
Oh
fucking?
god, I'm getting out of here. And then they all
No,
like go
no.
running.
Take this crown. No, this is yours now. This is your responsibility. You gotta deal with this. You made this mess, huh? Take it.
The crown hit him, and you just go like wandering off. That was your last hope, and you just watched it die in front of you.
Shit, man. What am I gonna do? I can't swim. God, these stupid
Can't
horse
swim.
legs. Why
You
do they
just sort
gotta
of
have
it's
horse
a lot to
legs?
take in, and the rest of the day passes, and night passes, and when sun rises the next morning, the change begins for you, and that's what we'll call that vignette. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed that super special treat we just had. A new intro video. Dare I say, better than the first, which is already great. And that is courtesy of one lovely Abby. So thank you for that, Abby. It is so good. Let's see. Jumping back in. Who wants to do a recap?
I think it's called a
Connor?
replay.
A replay? Connor, give us the replay.
I don't think that's. I just did a vignette. I'm all tuckered out.
Okay.
He's
Abby,
tuckered.
you can do the replay.
What is the replay? We figured out how to demast our ship. We
did.
went to the temple and learned about Helios and also a little bit about Mitros from a crazy, crazy guy. We met a really scary woman on our ship. And then we went and warned
Woman?
Pythor about that. Woman in quotes.
She was woman shaped.
She was
She
very
was
woman-shaped.
woman-shaped.
Elegy delivered 3 out of 5 messages, 3 out of 4 messages from Mitros to family. And Kyrah told us that we had only 60 days to save the world.
Simple.
Simple.
We staffed the ship. That
We
took some
did
time.
hire a lot of people, and we're paying them in honor.
Yeah, in honor and in
Glory.
glory and what's the word? Exposure.
And
Like,
rations.
you're really getting their name out there.
We're building their portfolios.
Yeah. Unpaid internships. Okay, perfect. Well, where are we on our way to?
We are on the way to the river that cuts into the old woods, and we're gonna see what we find when we get there.
Hmm.
Yes, okay. We'll say this journey it's pretty uneventful unless you want something to event. But we'll say it takes you about 3 days to get well down the river. The coasts of Mitros are pretty easy to traverse. It's once you start to leave sight of the coast that things go pretty hectic. But you're not doing that, so it's pretty easy sailing. Um, let's see. Did anyone have anything to do on the journey, or anything you're generally doing on the journey, even if you don't have a specific scene in mind?
No, I mean Sophron's just kind of like he did on the Ghost Ultros. He's playing first mate and getting people ship shape and enforcing law and order.
Very good. Mia, what are you doing? This is no longer optional. I'm gonna make everyone tell me what they're doing.
Yeah, I feel like Nemea has a new baby dragon. So she's basically like doing, you know how with puppies you like touch their toes and like get them used to like being socialized,
Uh-huh.
So she's like, but she's not doing it for the dragon, she's doing it for everybody else. So she's not socialized. The Thyloros is highly intelligent and already well socialized, but some members of her party may not be. So she's basically like, she knows Elegy and like winged creatures can sometimes be a little bit, of a competition. So she'll be like brief exposures, and then Sophron wasn't thrilled that there was a baby dragon in the first place, so she'll be like bringing him over and being like, oh, like, this is his favorite treat. Cheese, I think we've established, is his favorite treat. And like,
Not
she'll kind
fish.
of, not fish, no fish for Thyloros. And Aeneas, I think she'll just be like, what does he look like? She'll be like, can you see him now? Where is he? Like, practice like identifying baby dragon shape or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think Aeneas would be interested in like actually, physically sort of mapping the Loros. Because I don't think he'd ever like have met a dragon.
Yeah.
So if Dolores was interested, he would be like kind of like you said, socializing the puppy, but in both directions.
Dolores will allow
Stretching
you
his
to map
wings
him,
out.
but he wants to taste your hair.
That's fine.
Something
Guys
must
get
be
along
tasted.
great. Okay, very good. Aeneas, are you guys doing anything?
I think Aeneas is still chatting with Altraria when possible, despite masked tree, dryad. It's all blending together. It's all nature. It's all he feels maybe a certain level of not just from the oath, but also this sort of like helpless person who's been stuck in this mask. So I think he's kind of trying to figure out like what does she remember? She seems very confused about the chronology and timeline. So he's curious like does she remember before she got taken on this ship? She doesn't seem to really understand her function on the ship as like a mast, it didn't seem like. So he's sort of trying to gently suss out
Make an insight check.
her situation. I'd love to. 21.
21. Yeah, she does remember things from before she was a mast. She remembers living in a beautiful temple where she had a beautiful tree, and her sister would come to visit her. Both of her sisters would come to visit her. And then she remembers some humans. She had never seen humans before, but they had come in and they had started essentially chopping her down, and that is when sort of her vision began to fade, and then she has the impression or like the limited understanding of what happened after that moment, and you do begin to understand she thinks it's only been like a couple of weeks that has happened. She doesn't know anything about the world past that moment. She does
Right.
know that she was sort of employed for something. She doesn't quite figure it out. She does understand that the ocean is involved, but there's a little bit of a disconnect when you're like, you're a ship. She's like, no, what do you do? Oh, I sail on water. It's like, okay, are you a ship? No. Like,
Yeah, maybe sort of a mental blockage because she's so used to thinking of herself as like a landed tree. But I guess more, I want to use this to greater sort of like informational effect. Do we know when the Ultras was made? Could Kyrah tell us when the Ultras was made? I mean, we know it was the
made
Dragonlords, so it's
over
like
500 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think that Altraria knows the exact date.
Right. And it would have been pre-gods.
Yeah.
Please
Timelines
pause
a little fuzzy.
while I pick that. Fact check that.
But
Fact check.
we can come back to that, but yeah. Like I said, Aeneas is sort of trying to start plumbing the historical depths from others, ancient creatures. Or to even just get a vibe check like, how do you feel about your parents?
Parent, only Sidon is her father. He's fine. She hasn't seen him in a little bit.
A little bit?
Okay. Elegy,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Elegy is working in the navigation room. And then that becomes not that necessary once we're just going up a river. I think on the maybe second night, she goes to Kyrah's room, wherever Kyrah is.
Yeah.
I want to talk to
Kyrah had a room, and then Pythor took that room, and then Kyrah took a different room. But it was really the room that she wanted originally, so she played him.
Nice. Very good. How many, like, we all have rooms. They have rooms. Is that pretty much all the rooms? Or are there more?
Yeah, for the most part. You guys have taken like all the officers' quarters, so all the officers are like bumped down to like normal general quarters.
You gotta earn your honor and glory.
Win the games, and then you can have a room on the Ultras.
Can I knock on Kyrah's door? Knock, knock.
Who is it?
Hi, Kyrah.
Oh, I've been meaning to speak to you. Come in.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Last time you talked to me, you told me that we only had 2 months, and that's not very good.
Oh. Well, what if I said you're doing great?
We've only moved for 3 days on the ocean, going very slow.
But that's been 3 whole days.
Okay. What did you want to talk to me about?
I just wanted to chat. I wanted to say you're doing great.
That's all?
I could say you're doing really great.
That is better.
What did you want to talk to me about?
I have a message for you. Alice and Pythor already got theirs.
I'm last?
Yeah. But save the best for last, Kyrah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. Who's it from?
It's from your mom.
What?
Don't... Alice believes me now. Pythor cried. You just got to get behind it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. See, that's what we're doing. Sure, go ahead.
You can ask... You have to believe me first. That was the rule that I presented to Valis.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
Is she lying? The gods never lie.
Is it illegal?
Okay, I guess, Kyrah. Whatever. You ready? You want to
Yes,
close your
celebrate
eyes, and
in
would you
character.
like it in letter form or verbal form?
You can give it to me in verbal form.
Okay, yeah. That's what you all want. She says to you, my radiant Kyrah, who still finds laughter in sorrow and music in ruin, your spirit gives the world its color. Never lose that. But please, my dear one, be kind to your sister. Wisdom and joy were meant to walk together, not apart. I love you endlessly for the light you bring. Don't make that face, Kyrah.
Okay, now I really believe you. That.
That's not very nice. You get a message
mean-
from your mom like after 500 years of never hearing from her, and you're
yeah,
like,
and
"Rah,"
she criticizes me.
because you all are fucked up.
What if you finally heard from your brother and it was like, hey, I don't think Orion's a good fit for you?
Then I would
wouldn't be very great.
seriously doubt my own decisions.
Wow. Okay. Well, you have a lot more faith in your siblings than I do.
Okay, well, that's her
So
message.
thank you for that letter. Or
You're welcome.
verbal letter.
I told her I would tell you all. Vulcan doesn't get his verbally, which I guess will probably upset him, but that's okay.
Oh, he can't read.
What?
I'm kidding.
Okay. That would seem irresponsible. On the same vein as siblings, Kyrah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what did he do now?
Who?
Pythor?
Oh, I mean, he's weird, but I'm not talking about him. I actually want to talk about my sibling.
Oh, this is gonna be good. She like scoots over onto bed. That's it. You've come seeking wisdom from truly the goddess that knows more than the others, I presume. What can I do for you today? Do you seek good feelings? Do you seek bad feelings?
Maybe I've been avoiding this, but I really need to do it before we go see Demetria again so I can ask her actual questions about things. But there's this ring, I pull it off my finger.
Oh, that's a nice ring.
Thanks. When I first put it on, I heard all of their voices and they were like, we don't know who we are. Elegy, help us. And then they faded away. And I think that maybe I can reach out to them, but it's made me really sad. And maybe you can help me not be so sad.
Okay. I see two ways to do that. One, I could just stop you from doing that.
No, I think the prophecy specifically says I need to do it. And I feel like it's going to be okay, but I need your support.
Oh, you can count on me for support.
Okay?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that is why you're here. Okay. Okay, well, how does this work? How do you do this?
I don't
I've never
know.
communed with the ring before.
No, me neither.
Wait, you just said you had.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Oh, well, maybe you don't mean to this time either.
Okay.
Well, here, hand it to me.
I would give it to her.
Just kidding. Okay, well, let's have you intend to not do anything when you catch this, and maybe something will happen.
Okay.
She throws it at your face.
I catch it.
Nothing happens.
Didn't work, Kyrah.
Ugh, okay, well, that was going to be great if it did. Have you just tried? I don't know, you could like hold it in your hands, all serious, and like whisper over it or something like that.
Yeah, I was just going to like hold it and like try to send energy into it.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
Okay,
Let's try that now.
I'll try that.
Okay, roll an insight check. You begin to hear faint whispers. At first, they're not really anything concrete. Then you begin to say, oh, is that Jeremiah? Oh, is that your mother? Like, it starts to come through, but they're all really not quite formed, and you can't like really make anything out of them. It feels like maybe they've gotten, and they just feel really distant. And you really focus on it, and you really try to bring them closer, but that does not work. But you do hear suddenly a new voice cut through, and this is not a voice you've ever heard before, and it sounds like they are speaking like in the same room as you. And it says, "Sister, what are you doing? Get out of this room. Who is this man? Why is he here? If you think that you're going to be queen next week, I have bad news for you. If you keep doing pleasure things like this, I'm trying to rule this whole city. What are you doing? Absolutely nothing." And then you hear like talking back. And it's like, "Don't say that to me. Who wears the crown right now? It's me. And it might just stay on my head if you keep acting like this." And then like it fades out.
Okay, Kyrah. I put the ring back
Did
on.
that work?
Not really. I mean, they weren't there, but maybe some. Who talks like that? Who talks like this, Kyrah?
Like what?
Like this. They're like, "Oh, I have a crown."
Oh,
And,
that's pretty stereotypical of people from Temis, but
Oh, okay. So there were two Temesian people that were talking, which maybe is good. I need to find another artifact from my family or something.
Wait,
Maybe
why
there's
can't you hear your family?
They were there. They were just far away.
Far away. This makes a lot of sense. Okay, what if this ring is very little? You see it? It's not very big. What if they're far enough away now that you can't use this ring to talk to them, and you need something bigger?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Okay, and then that voice you heard, what if you were hearing through that other thing?
That
makes sense.
That's what I told you was happening.
Yeah, but then I synthesized it and sent it back to you. It's called support.
You are supportive.
Yeah. And you're not sad?
No, that was a lot easier than I thought.
Yes. Yeah, because you had support from number one supporter.
Good job, Kyrah. High five.
Okay, bring it in.
You want a hug?
Yeah.
Okay. Hug her. Tentatively.
She hugs him. It's fine. It's nice. Okay, now make sure you tell everyone that I'm the best supporter. Okay, good talk. She like slaps you on the back. She waltzes out of her room.
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay, perfect. So, 2 days. We'll say that was it, 2 days. On the third day, you guys are now well up the river. And it's starting to get to the point where the boat really can't go that much further. And so they sort of anchor it in the river, and you guys come to a stop on the third day.
Okay, Aeneas, horse time.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that is one option, but I realize we have an even better pack animal, and I point at Pythor.
He's over there like flexing his muscles in the corner.
I mean, yeah, Pythor, I bet you can't lift that really heavy log right there.
Oh, there's
little
no
stick.
way. No way he can carry that.
I lift sticks like this for breakfast. And he lifts it easily over his shoulder. No problem.
Wow.
This little thing. He like,
Perfect.
tosses it up to the other side. Spins it around a couple times and like hits things all around it.
No, be careful.
Yeah, now, why don't you just follow us with that, and we'll see how long you can carry it for.
Okay.
I bet, yeah, Kai will be so impressed when he
Oh,
hears how
You got any
helpful
more?
his father
I could do a
been.
couple more. He just like picks up a barrel.
No, put that back. That one's important.
He's like, where are we going?
Nemea looks at Aeneas.
Into the woods.
That's a great question. Can I do a survival check to orient ourselves and try and call back to wherever
You certainly can.
I
we
shall
were
help you.
Tell me, no one else tells. No,
previously?
you don't help him. No one else can chime in. If you can tell me the name of that temple, I'll give you advantage.
Okay, please hold.
Nope, TikTok. You got 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just straight roll. That's called bullying for the people
Please
keeping
hold.
track at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the bullying, and it'll be fine anyways.
The Mossy Temple.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were in Legend of Zelda. What the fuck?
So, you pretty quickly orient yourselves based off of the stars. You are also very familiar with the Old Wood, so this is a pretty trivial task. And you've really been wanting to come back here for so long. So now that you're finally here, you're ready to go. Fortunately, you're not too far away. It might just be like a couple mile or a couple hour trek through the woods from the river to the Mossy Temple.
Perfect. All right, it's
Aeneas-
less than a day's travel, so I think we're in a good spot.
Do you think that that other druid we met will still be there?
Arcus?
Harkus?
He better not be. I mean, unless he had work he was doing over there. It's possible.
Do you think he got cursed again?
It's possible.
I hope no one else put him in a bottle and shook it.
If anyone deserved it, he deserved it.
So, you and Pythor, who's all going?
I'm going.
Yeah, Nemea is going, and she's gonna ask Versi if she wants to go too, because I'm pretty sure both of these girls are her sisters.
She really does not want to see Demetria at the moment, actually.
Okay. Is there some interesting reason we should delve into as to why, or no?
Demetria, well, make an insight check.
I would love to make an insight check. Oh, maybe it's been so long since you've seen your sisters. Why don't you want to see them? Nope, I have no idea.
She is really good at deflecting.
I'm like, it must not be a problem.
Yeah.
Centuries of practice.
Okay. So you're going. Versi's not going. Sophron, are you going?
I will go if we think that it's not important that somebody stays with the ship.
I stay.
Well, we can just make Kai do that.
Yeah.
Exactly. What a good thought.
Staying.
go.
We're also in
Perfect.
the middle of
Okay.
a river.
So all of you trudge through the Old Woods. You disembark. You got a big log, a big god. And you're walking through the woods.
Perfect for carrying logs.
When did you start to get a little bit closer? You guys start to recognize the topography and the forest, and you come to the stone circle that is outside of the Mossy Temple, if you recall. This is where you met Hercus. There is no squirrel in a druid's hat at the moment. The temple does look quiet. It looks still. What, would you
Trying to
leaving it
think
here?
back. No, that's not gonna work.
This
We
is the
need to
quiet.
get
The
it
temple looks
inside.
quiet from the outside. Like not.
It also looked quiet from the outside last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna
course.
have to take that inside.
Yeah, I
and
can't
down a few
remember if
stairs.
the tree like broke through the ceiling or something? I don't know.
It was
Things
a
were like
tree that
collapsing
was
around us.
through the ceiling, but the caverns below were what were collapsing. They're still open. They did not fully collapse, but that was all happening in the basement of this place.
Or we could just also go in, say, Demetria, where do you want her? Come tell us where to put this delivery.
Yeah, true.
I'll go get her.
Yeah, sure. Let's go in and see if we can get her. Pythor, stay here. Please don't let anyone take that or leave it unattended.
Sure thing, and he just like plunges it into the ground.
I hope she can't feel anything excessively.
All right. Okay, so just you two go down.
I think everybody goes down.
Yeah, well, I think we'll all go. Yeah.
So the temple is much the same way you remember,
Demetria.
minus all of the things that were attacking you last time.
Mhm.
And there's no goatlings. There's no sounds of evil feasting happening. And it's really not until you get down to the tree chamber, which, if you remember, is like through the temple, through the little bathroom, or like bathroom, and down the stairs into this big chamber that contained the stump of Ultraria, that really anything has changed. And that is because really dominating the center of this place, where there used to be a stump, is now a giant pyre.
Mm-hmm.
As
Not lit.
on
It's not
fire
lit. No,
pyre?
it's not lit.
So the beginnings of a pyre
The
or the foundation.
Fire in
It's,
waiting.
pyre in waiting. And just from around the back, you see Demetria, and she's like she's like, oh, and she like will pick up a stick and she'll like move it to the other side. Oh no, and she'll like pick it up and she'll like move another stick around. And you watch her for a little bit, and she's just like organizing this. It looks like a normal pyre, but clearly it's not up to her standards because she's just rearranging it, and you can tell from her expression that it's not quite right for her. But nothing else is moving in the whole cavern.
Is this
I mean,
a
is
mass
she a
size
dryad,
pyre?
technically?
Yeah.
Do I know anything about dryad customs? To
Make an Arcana check.
sure, I'll try. There's worse things. Not amazing.
I mean, dryads are enigmatic. It's really hard to understand their motivations. She clearly cares a lot about what she's doing, and at least she's not eating human teenagers. So
It's a plus.
We appreciate that one.
I will loudly clear my throat.
Oh, are you back? Have you brought my sister to me? Oh, I knew that you would come back. Well, you did swear it, so that means you have to come back. Where is she?
She's upstairs. Do you want her down here?
Bring her to me now.
I whistle.
Yeah. I mean, what exactly is going on? What's up with this? What happened to her stump?
Her stump is down there. Are you blind?
Yeah, anyways, that's not the point. More the point is, looks like you're about to set it on fire.
Just bring her to me. It doesn't concern you. That is not part of your oath. You are simply to return her to me. Where is she?
Well, as a concerned human being, I'd prefer if you didn't light your sister on fire. Unless it was for a good reason.
It is for a very good reason. Also, you don't know that I'm going to light her on fire.
I don't. You could just tell me.
She gets impatient. She says, "Where
He's
is she?"
coming! Fight
You
Thor!
hear some, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze.
Pivot?
A second. And you hear like some rubble get shoved out of the way, and like a bunch of rocks come tumbling. Got it. And then there's like he's coming down and like it's a tree trunk essentially, and so you see it come to the bottom of the stairs. It like bonks into the wall. He's like, oh, okay, tight corner, and then you see him do like a 16-point turn trying to get it around this corner at the very end. And then he arrives with it.
I
And
gesture.
she's like, oh. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Where do you want this thing? She's like, it's not a thing. It's my sister. Give her to me. Give her. And she's like, okay. And she sort of just like leans it up against the little pie. And she's like, no. Other side. Move it, you dumb brute. He's like, okay. She picks it up. And he's like, here? No. He's like, here? No. And like it
Demetria.
happens for a little bit. And she's like,
Nemea's-
perfect. Leave it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Nemea's gonna be like, we could really help you if we only knew what your vision was. You know, if you if you let us in on what you were trying to do, you know, we could help.
It's perfect.
Does it look perfect?
It looks like exactly how it looked now. There's just a big tree
It's
leaning up against
perfect.
it.
Nemea shoves a stick, so it's no longer perfect. And she wants to be persuaded so that she's trying to persuade Demetria to let us in on the plan before it's enacted
Okay.
disastrously.
Make a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. 21.
Yeah, so once she's the other side, you like move a stick out of the way and you're like, I don't know, this one doesn't look right. And she comes over and she's like, it's all wrong. Okay. Oh, no. And she'll pick it up and put it back. She says, this is my sister's funeral. It must be perfect.
I mean, why? She's still alive.
She's not alive.
You can talk to her.
I can talk to things that are dead.
No, like touch her.
I can talk to her.
We
Yes,
can all
yes,
talk to
but
her.
That's not living. That's simply her mind is trapped in this tree. That's not her. She's suffering. I'm going to free her.
Can we ask Ultraria what she wants?
She's not a real person anymore. She doesn't
You said
have
it wasn't a thing.
It's my sister's soul and spirit. It's not a person anymore.
Wow, this is really a philosophical question, I think. What makes a person, Demetria?
A person has thoughts, feelings, desires, goals, things like that nature. They can affect and receive information from the world around them. She can't do that. She's just a spirit in a log.
She's done most of those things since we found her.
She knew that she was 90 degrees wrong.
She did.
She knew she wanted to be returned to her sister.
Yes,
She
because
wanted to
that's
talk
probably
to
what
you.
she
Seem to
wanted
understand.
at the moment that this happened to her.
Can I roll insight and see if these are like things that she truly believes or she's just on the juice?
Yeah, sure.
21. Wow.
She believes everything that she is saying, and she's saying it with conviction.
So these are held beliefs that are not going to just be logicked out of.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. I feel like Sophron is like nodding and not trying to dissuade Demetria, which Nemea is like, okay, she cannot be reasoned with logic. She
We'd
like
come up
looks
with a
over
good
it.
shorthand.
I feel like Sophron, you know,
eyebrow raise, yeah.
does an eyebrow raise, and Nemea is like, okay, and she's like, you know, she doesn't know why Versi didn't want to come, but she was like, it was fine at the time, but maybe there was a reason why Versi didn't want to come, and that could be a timely distraction while we figure out, or like something to, because she's hyper fixated on this pyre, something to like get more information out of Demetria. So she's gonna be like, oh well, Demetria, before, do you think your other sister should be here? If you're, it is a funeral after all. Should it maybe be a family affair?
Her family has abandoned her. I'm the only one that cared for her for centuries. Percy sat in that temple. She did nothing to help her.
I don't know. She was on the boat that helped bring her home to you.
That's supposed to be comforting, that she used our sister's body as a boat?
We never used the body as a boat.
We
did
took
not.
the mast out. We never used the body. The boat was never used. Nemea backtracks. She'll be like, well, there should be at least a few last words or something to the other sister, so she can remember her. And I guess what Nemea wants to do is to like get a sense of like what their relationship is. Like, is she mad at Versi for betraying her? Was she like never close with Versi?
Yeah. In past comments and in sort of the way she's acting, you understand that she is mad at Versi for, she feels betrayed by Versi. She feels like Versi did not take Ultraria's death seriously, that she didn't help at all. And maybe she was helping the Dragonlords, the people who did this to Ultraria. So she has a very mixed feelings. Not really mixed, pretty negative feelings towards Versi.
Strangely unmixed feelings. Okay.
Correct.
I guess, and while she's doing this, Nemea is like hoping that like she's buying people time to think about what to do with Ultraria.
Yeah. Can Aeneas like get over to Ultraria, the log?
Like while Nemea's talking, she's
touch
gonna
her.
be accidentally bumping sticks. Like she's gonna be like, oh gosh, oh sorry, this went here, right? And she's gonna put it back in the wrong spot, but she's gonna like be
Weaponized
really
bumping. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you go over and you touch the log.
I touch the log. Ultraria, this is kind of a big question, but do you want to be free?
I don't want to be trapped anymore.
Are you okay with being free if it means you're not here anymore and you'll never see your sister again?
I'll see her. She cares for me deeply. She'll rescue me. I know it. She'll do what's right. She's so good, Demetria. She sent you to rescue me.
If you cannot return to your original form due to what the humans have done to you, are you... do you trust... do you trust your sister to make the right decision?
Absolutely.
Okay. Aeneas will release his hand and be like, so, Demetria, how do we do this?
Wait, I have an argument.
Share with the group.
The argument. I don't know. There's a lot, but the points are that we need to stop the world from ending, and the prophecy, whatever. There's 60 days. She's waited 500 years. What's another 60 days? We can go faster if our mass is 3 times as high. And if she's not actually alive, she shouldn't care. Like just wait, and then the world won't end, and Demetria doesn't have to die along with it.
Demetria does not receive that well.
Okay, that's fine.
So Nemea is working on weaponized bumping, right? And I think she's now weaponized bumping so that Demetria is getting closer and closer to Altraria, so she'll like knock a stick in front, and she's like basically leading Demetria to Altraria.
Yeah.
And she wants Demetria to talk to Altraria. Like, it seems like if you have the ability, you touch the mast, then like she wants them to like confront each other essentially.
Okay. Yeah. She
And be
does that.
like,
She touches it. You don't see anything happen. Like
I
she's
know.
not talking out loud.
Aeneas, what's happening?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not touching it anymore.
Like, grab your hand and I stick it back on.
You don't hear anything.
I want this to be a
time at
three-way
all.
call.
Nope. It's a two-way call. After a couple moments, she takes her hands off and she says, "Okay, I'm ready. You wanted to say some words? Nemea?"
I mean, she doesn't seem unhappy. Was she happy to see you?
I think
She
she's
was
unhappy.
confused. She doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, but she
It's
does.
not a life.
She's not suffering.
It's not life.
It's not life. You're right. So what's the point of extending not life for a little bit longer?
She has done enough for you people. She has 500 years of service. Let her rest.
Aeneas will sort of step up and he'll say, Demetria, I agree. It's time for this cycle to be ended and a new one to start. Altraria needs to be set free from this prison that she's been trapped in by our own, or by our forefathers' makings, we might say. But to prevent even more death in the future, we need help. The Titans will kill everyone, anything. We need your help, then. I will help you send Altraria onto her next life, if you will help make sure we can save the lives of those that are still here.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I help?
I feel like you've been hindering. But I feel like
Wow. So rude.
Yeah, especially with that comment.
I've never hindered ever. All right, well, Nemea walks herself off.
I'll use an art though. There we go. Much better.
Perfect. Okay. Yes. File that away. She will help you. She says,
But
yes,
that was not an oath. Right?
That was not an oath.
Okay.
She says, yes, please just help me give her rest.
Okay. Yeah. Let's light this baby up.
Light this baby up. Okay. You light it. It takes very quickly. As the mast begins to be engulfed in flames, you perceive just like a sigh, like an extended sigh. At first, you think it's like steam escaping, but it appears to be not that. And it just sort of, it's very subtle. If you're listening for it, you hear it. If not, you don't. And Demetria is just sort of still with her eyes closed, sort of palms up, just letting the heat bask onto her. She says, "Ah, finally. I don't feel rage." And she begins to like smoke a little bit. And then her body also quickly becomes engulfed in flames. And then she doesn't react. She's not like
Aeneas?
screaming. And she just sort of turns to ash quickly in front of you. The rest of the pyre, the mast burns faster than expected, but the remainder of the pyre burns like normal wood. And once the Metri is gone, there's really no other commotion besides the crackling of the fire in the middle of this place.
I don't know. Dryads are weird.
All right, we're on the clock. Let's go.
No
Through
time to
a
process what
tree
just happened.
somewhere, I think, but I don't know.
We can't just cut down her tree and turn it into another mast that has all the sort
No,
of
that's
same
not
problems.
what I meant. I meant more having to do with personage and why she would let herself turn to ash and all that nonsense.
Aeneas,
not
you turn
turning
to leave,
another one
and you are
into a
face to
mast.
face with a apparition of a beautiful dryad woman, not Demetria.
Hmm.
And no one else is reacting as if they can see this, so it seems to just be something you can see.
Am I actually seeing it?
Faintly.
Nice. Like, oh, hello. Who are you? Who are you?
Hello, Aeneas. I am Altraria. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Altraria. I
You
thought you were
freed my
supposed to
sister.
be.
From so much pain and rage. She was suffering for so long.
Yeah, she was suffering.
I understand your plight against my father.
Yes.
I protected
And
that
your aunt.
boat for some time. My father could not hurt what was made of me. I can extend that protection slightly. I can give you maybe but a week. Afterwards,
A week of protection?
I won't be able to do much more. I'm fading. Thank you. However, you should seek the Golden Heart. There may be someone who can help you there. She grabs your face and she kisses your forehead, and then she.
Why? It's just more to do every single time. All right, let's
Do we
get
all
on this
see
damn
Aeneas
boat.
just talking to the air?
Yep, you certainly do.
Come on, Pythor. And no rocks.
He's over in the corner, lifting a rock. Tosses it down. Wow, that was something. I did not expect that when I came down here. I thought we were just gonna leave a log, be on our way.
Yeah. We like to keep things interesting.
You could have told me that was a body. I would have been a little more respectful to it.
We tried.
I mean, you've been on the boat for 3 days. You should know by now.
You're a god. You couldn't tell that used to be an ancient millennial old dryad?
Do you know how many things that applies to?
What?
Learns to leave.
Surely single
we
digit.
all go, what?
Come. You exit the temple. There was nothing more down there. You come out. You rejoin the rest of the group that had disembarked with you. And then you make your way back to the boat, unless there's something else you want to do.
Oh, Aeneas wants to search his memory for the Golden Heart. Is this just real quick, is this a common tale
Yeah.
or common knowledge?
Yeah, it's quite common. It is the only star in the night sky that never dips below the horizon.
And it's Elegy's favorite constellation.
Okay. Perfect.
Or I think it might be the one that everything rotates around. And it might be like the North Star. I think that's it.
Well, let me look at my constellation map real quick.
It's up at the top.
That is true. The bear is the one that never touches below the horizon.
That's weird.
Yeah, the Golden Heart's the big N. Okay. Is that on our list of acceptable directions to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I will tell the group then. Ultraria says she can protect us for about a week, but not much longer than that. But she said maybe we'll find something if we go in the direction of the Golden Heart. So
Does
I
that
think
mean we
that's
still are just as slow as before?
we're just as fast as ever. We've not been moved. We've not moved except for the time we teleported to a city with this mast. So, you know, we're at max speed that we know of.
No, it's all right. I was just curious. Didn't know if Ultraria had mentioned turbo speed mode or not.
No, she'd mentioned not getting sunk by her father immediately.
Oh, okay.
That is what she mentioned.
Well, it's probably going to take us like a week to get anywhere. So maybe we should do the Golden Heart first.
That sounds good. I mean, maybe I can ask Versi. It seems like all these sisters have a way of avoiding their father. I wonder if she knows a way for us to go faster.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so the presence of Versi alone is what protected the Ultros? Sorry, the presence of Ultraria?
I think so.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works.
I wonder, is this tied to the Oath of Peace that the Titans can't harm their kin?
We'll
Or is
never
this
know.
simply an unwillingness? Well, Versi might be able to offer insight here.
Yeah,
If
let's go.
Sidon simply won't strike down his daughters, that's different from being obliged by the oath.
I don't know. Sidon doesn't seem like he's the kind type out of the goodness of his heart.
I mean,
And
he
then-
also sent that horrible woman to try to take Versi. So I think he just can't do it. But the real problem is that he's like the guy who has all the storms and the water and the anger.
Second only to his father, Kentmain.
Also full of anger. It just keeps going. All
And
right, yeah.
storms.
I think Nemea will be like, we should go to the Golden Heart, and then like maybe whoever wants to talk to Versi with her about like the specifics of, I don't know, how protection against Sidon works, or like speed, since she is a sea nymph or water nymph. She might have some tricks to go a little bit faster.
Okay.
Because if we only got a week, maybe it would be nice to get more places if we can.
Okay. Yes. So you lift anchor, turn the boat around, and you start sailing down the river because it has to be step one no matter where you go. As you do that, we'll take a short break. And then we'll be right back. We are back. Okay. Loading screen this week is going to be Letter to Xander, page 18. We settled into a
I'm all
deadly
ears.
stalemate, and that stalemate was the start of a new kind of war, one based on raids. Many Gygons and Outlanders were killed in those years. Yasena discussed a lot with Versi and decided to meet the dangerous fates to find a solution. We never saw her again. Damon marked her as a traitor. Esther and Telemach held a dispute. The former ordered Gregor and Hezebal on a secret mission, but we never saw them again. Even with the gods on our side, we were never the same without our dragons. Okay. So, you all are back on your boat, and you make your way down the river, and you back out into the ocean. And at this point, you have to select a So you wait until night, and you select a
We don't have to wait till night.
constellation.
I'm here.
The device doesn't work during the day. You have to wait
Oh
until
my
night.
God.
Select the constellation. Which one do you select?
We've had a thorough argument.
Mm-hmm. You have.
And the Lady of Coins
Arguments on both sides.
stared us down
Mm-hmm.
and convinced us that we need to go to Temmy's first.
She reminded us that we have another oath.
You do.
Take her to Temmy's.
So many oaths, man.
You said it too.
The twins.
The twins. Okay. So who's holding this? Who's in charge of? Who's on constellation duty?
I'll be on
Certainly,
constellation duty.
Yeah,
Perfect. So
one of our
Kyrah has
star
you all
people.
gathered around. You said it, and it begins to hum, and it sort of locks onto the constellation, and like you try and move it, and it keeps like pulling you back to the constellation, and it sort of guides, like not necessarily the boat, but like it guides you, and no matter where you're going, it can sort of calibrate, and eventually through the next sort of coming days, it doesn't simply point at the constellation, but it always keeps the constellation in one of its little windows, and the rest it begins to pull you in different directions as you go, and that is sort of how it navigates the boat. When you lock onto the constellation, Kyrah has you all gathered around, and she shares a story about the constellation. So she says, "Look there, the constellation of the twins, burning bright over the cerulean gulf. Once there were 2 stars that shone with equal brilliance. Now there is only one that remains. In the very first days, before gods, before mortals," she gestures at herself and then she gestures at you, "there was only Thylea and her dreaming heart and the seeds that she shed. 6 seeds that 7 children were born from. The Titans, her first creations." She's telling this like a campfire, like someone's sharing a scary story over a campfire. She's like illuminating her face from below as she's telling you this, and she says, "Sidon and Lutheria shared but a single seed, for even the mother of Titans could not bear to separate them. They emerged intertwined. Sidon's storm fury, Lutheria's whispers from the grave, and from the instant of their birth, they began plotting against their siblings. It was here, underneath this constellation, where the waters shone still, that the first seeds touched the sea. Creation and destruction met. For, in this place where the Titans took their first breath, was also a location of their greatest conflict, which erupted amongst them. This conflict tore heavens and churned the sea, and when Sidon's fists hit the ocean floor, a great island erupted, Temmy's. An island born from divine strife and war." She takes a dramatic pause. "Eons passed, and a people, the Amazons, were drawn to that echo of an ancient battle by the call of fury and freedom that lingers in the stone. To some, Temmy's was sacred, a place where even Titans bled for their ideas. But when the star of Lutheria vanished 23 years past, they trembled. They thought it was a curse that the Queen of Death had turned her gaze away from them, and they have been closed to outsiders since."
I'm sure it would be fine when we sail into the harbor.
We're not outsiders. We're escorting
we've
an
got her.
insider.
Mm-hmm.
Who are
We
you
think
pointing
that's
to?
really enough.
Lady of Coins.
says- "Now might be an opportune time to tell you." What? Do you know her real name? You heard it before. Maxena.
Maxena?
She says, "Now might be an opportune time to tell you that I am not on great terms with the people of Temmy's. I
Great.
intended to arrive back with an army in tow, but you all might do."
An army? What are you, staging a coup?
"Yes, that's exactly what I intend to do.
And why would we help you with that?
Because my sister sits on the throne, and she is not good."
Why not good?
Is that a personal preference, or like she's sacrificing people, you know?
A little bit of both.
What does she sound like? Is she really bratty? And she's like, no, this is my crown.
Sure, that does sound quite like her. Anyway,
Good job.
I guess I
Elegy.
do owe it to you the truth. This Kyrah speaks the truth. When the Star of Lutheria was missing, it shook the Amazons, and we had a crisis of faith. Some amongst us thought that that was Lutheria's way of telling us she was not happy with the course of our people. And so, some, namely me and my sisters, sought to course correct that. And we tried to persuade the Queen to see our way. Lutheria promised us power if we were to do so, and her favor. And little did we know that was a curse. And she gestures to her snakies. She says, "It was the greatest mistake of my life, and I have lived to regret it every single day. There is but one hope, in that the true heir of Thames is both protected from my sisters and me. So I fear, or I believe she is still alive, and I intend to put her back on the throne."
Do you know where she is? Do you still talk?
To my
Yeah, you
sisters,
said
no.
Liz.
I left when I tried. Well, I was really thrown out and banished after I had a disagreement with them on our actions. They are not remorseful.
So you're telling me there's undisclosed amount of other Medusas that might
Ooh.
not be two. Okay, perfect. We're getting somewhere. Two Medusas who may be opposed to us opposing your sister.
Correct.
Great.
Quite opposed.
And how many Temesians opposed to us opposing your sister?
I am not sure. Lutheria's cult never took full settling upon the people, but I have not been home in quite some time, so I do not know their exact amount. I know there were many sisters adamant against the conversion of the temple to Lutheria.
Okay, so we've
Nemea's
got
like,
a
well, I mean, planning an insurrection sounds like fun. So
cold welcome for us, an insurrection to look forward to, Medusas on the horizon, and an heir that we don't know where they are. Simple,
Yes, that about
easy,
sums it up.
Why does
great.
this need to be done now? We have 60 days to stop the world from ending, and then maybe we could take care of it after that.
You just trying to take me back there? Well, you're
That-
there, why don't you do some good?
Well, because frankly, we have world-ending things we must deal with, and this doesn't seem like it's our pressing concern.
Unless you
think
know
an
something.
entire group of warrior women, most capable fighters in the entire world, being all sworn to Lutheria is a problem?
Yes.
I mean,
For
I
us.
think it is, but I don't think this is something we can just saunter up to the island and quickly perform a coup.
Well, coups have happened in less time,
Well-
probably.
We have one advantage in that I don't believe anyone knows the true nature of my sisters, and they would be less than enthused to learn that. So we do have a edge we can exploit. I don't intend for this to be a lengthy siege.
Out of character,
Mm-hmm.
we know what about Medusas and their relation to the Titans?
Roll a. Well, so you know that they're cursed. It's similar or like
To
in the
Minotaurs,
same
yes.
vein as a minotaur. More specific than that, I will have you roll.
History? Arcana?
History is fine. Oh, very
Wow.
good. Very good. So, I believe the Curse of the Medusa is one of the curses that you can get for like treachery, specifically breaking oaths. You can also, a lot of times it is a bargain that you make, and if you are not thorough in your bargaining, it can be sort of like sprung upon you. That is a favorite pastime of Eleutheria, and she has been known to do that in the past. So that part of the story does check out. What else? That's about it. They're not common. They're more like of a folk creature, and it's like, don't go like asking for too much, or Eleutheria will turn you into like a Medusa. Is sort of like a fable that
Yeah.
gets told to
So
children.
like 3 being in Temis is kind of like an unaccounted for.
Oh
amount.
yeah, like 1 is a lot.
Yeah.
And she wants to put another one. There's 3 of them. Her and 2.
Mhm. Yes,
But the person she wants on the throne is not any of those.
correct.
Okay.
Oh, Nemea is cooking.
It's a stealth mission. Assassination? Retrieval? Something else? I don't know what it is. It could be a lot of different things, probably.
Is it a conspicuous or an inconspicuous? That's the question.
Could be both. Could be a
Could be both.
two-parter. Could be an expose. Infiltrate and expose.
Maxena, if we do this for you, I need something from you.
What would you like? Do
I
this for me, and I will be eternally grateful and in your service.
need an item. I don't know what it is, but I want to be able to choose one, anyone.
If you do this for me, you can have any item you choose.
Great, thank you.
I swear that is an oath.
All right. Well, that was fast.
Mixena, what's the name of the heir you want to put on the throne?
Darian.
Darian.
Mhm.
Okay.
I
What's
think
the name
we
of the
need to.
current person?
The current queen is Thylea the Seventh. She is known as the Unsleeping. She is but a ruse, and my 2 sisters are actually her. And their names are... Nastura and Leia.
This is another like philosophy DM question. Is Maxena recognizable? Like, if somebody from her past saw her now, would they be like, "That's Maxena," or is she like transformed enough that she is no longer?
As a Medusa, she doesn't
Yeah.
walk around as a Medusa, but she's
Yeah.
normally in disguise.
Okay.
You
But
don't
if
know if this is
people,
the disguise she used on the island, but she passes as not a Medusa generally.
yeah, but if she like revealed herself in her full form, would they be like, "It's Maxena," you know, like 5 years older and a Medusa, or would they be like, "This is a Medusa"?
Maybe if they knew her really well. Most people would be shocked that there was a Medusa and not like
Okay.
generally
Medusa
recognize them.
overpowers ability to
Correct.
recognize.
Unless they were like very close to her or something like that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, so you have all this conversation on the deck, and then Kyrah wheels Kai out, and Kai is wielding a harp, and she says, "Okay, now like we practiced. Ready? 1, 2, 3," and she starts conducting Kai. Kai is very bad at the harp, but Kyrah does some great conducting, and the wind picks up and sort of like starts pushing the boat like up, and it's like almost hopping out of the water. There's a lot of clouds, and there's just like big storm appears. You're almost like in the eye. It feels like you're in the eye of a hurricane, if you even knew what a hurricane was. Like there's clouds around you, sort of spinning, and you can't quite see what is in front of you. You are holding the compass, and it's still pulling you in directions, but it's moving quite quick. So you're like frantically having the person that is on the
I think Nemea's
udder.
on. Nemea's at
on
the
udder
helm.
duty. I was steering wildly, and this continues for about a day, and then when the storm abates, you're at the island of Temes. So
That only took
you
a day.
It only took a day. So let's do our
Nice.
timekeeping. It took you 3 to get to the Old Woods, 1 at the Old Woods, 1 now to Temes. So it's been 5 days total. So you can do that little maneuver once every 7 days.
Okay.
Instant island transposition.
But 1 day.
One day, as opposed to a normal
5.
5 day.
Mhm.
It's always that reduction. 5 to 1.
It gets you there in 1 day.
Okay. All right.
You don't you can't gain time.
Yeah, that's not what I was getting at. If it's the islands are a floating mess of
Yeah.
nonsensical, cruel geometry.
Mhm.
So
Ooh,
there's no. It's always 5 days island to island.
correct.
Because we're following
but-
this compass that's taking us in the spirals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, the island of Temes is the largest island in the Cerulean Gulf. So, like, when you are approaching it, it doesn't really even look like an island. It looks like part of the continent. You can't really see the edge of it. There is... You're approaching from a direction where there's quite a large cove that looks quite calm. Moxena has shared with you that there's really only 2 coves on the whole island. This one is the good one, and there's one on the other side, which is a trap, and people go there and they die because it's really rocky and their ships sink. So it's good that you're at this one. She shares really only 3 settlements on the whole island. The Amazons are generally like roaming in like small groups. There is the temple that is really the largest and only permanent structure on the island, and that's sort of at the center. There is a underwater prison, and then there is a like grouping.
I love that
like,
that counts as a settlement.
What? And then there's a sort of a collection of like where they come together. People can do trading and things like that, and that is somewhat nearby the temple. But actually, no, that one's actually further closer to the coast, because if there are ever traders that have the privilege of trading with Temes, this is where they go. And she says
So
that is
it's-
all how it was a long time ago, 18 years ago, before she was banished.
So it's possible for us to land and not be immediately seen, theoretically.
Might even be likely.
Might even be likely. Wow. For closed island, it seems really open. Until you meet anyone.
So we'll say the boat is going, and we'll say it sort of anchors in the cove. There's not like people screaming at you from the coast. There's not really any people on the coast that you can see. Now that you're close enough, it is very thick jungle, like rainforest jungle. Not like your casual woods to walk through. It looks like it's going to be horrible to try to trek through.
Great. Are there any like paths in the undergrowth, like deer tracks or anything that we can see?
From where you are, there might be one, not even like a deer path. It looks like it might actually be a path, sort of just starting from one of the beaches going in. But from you're still pretty far out in the cove. You can't make out any of like the smaller game trails that might be there until you're really on the coast.
Mixena, are we talking like kill on sight, closed island sort of situation, or stern
For
talking to turn
you
around?
and you, absolutely.
Great, great.
And you. Points to you, Sophron, and Kai.
So I think we'll be staying
Well,
here.
Nemea pulls out of her bag the well-loved wig that has been passed around.
I need 2 more of those.
All right, I have one. I have a solution for one person.
Nemea, maybe you can get Kai up to these kinds of hijinks, but I think this is too risky to just be flouting their societal rules.
Sure,
Well, I
so
mean,
then-
I can turn into an animal if I want, so that's not like actually that bad.
That's
but
good. Can you be a female animal?
if
They
they
don't
can
impose that rule on
sense my
animals.
animal form immediately, I'd be impressed and scared. So I don't think it matters.
Okay, you do that. Sophron, put the wig on.
I mean, I
I'm
can't do
not
it
putting on a
forever.
wig.
Sophron, last time you weren't in a fight with us, we almost died.
So don't get in a fight this time.
We're
How
just going.
stealthy are you?
Nemea and Elegy look at each other.
Look, this is an island of warrior persons. You can't go in here and forcibly.
I'm not
take
saying
the
I'm
throne.
going to try to fight them. I'm
Okay.
saying
Maybe
that
it's
they
how,
are
it's,
going
maybe
to
it's
try
how
to
you
fight
bond.
us.
Maybe fighting is like a little bit of a hello.
If it's a little bit of a hello, then it should be non-lethal, don't you think? You're both very fast. I would advise you run, please.
Okay.
We both look dejected.
When we both return to you as stone statues, remember us.
Yeah, sure.
Does
Maxena, where
Max-
does the queen reside?
In the temple.
classic? So during the games, we met Amazons.
Mm-hmm.
One of whom kind of friends with.
Mm-hmm. You remember her name?
Frenemies? No.
Wow.
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 Oh, wow.
So much for being frenemies.
I could such good frenemies. I don't even remember her name.
You took her gun.
I took her gun, and maybe I want to return it. That
name
would
was
be a good
Isadora.
pretext. Isadora. It would be a good pretext. If needed, I guess is like what Nemea is saying. Did I get the sense of like when we had all those Amazons in one place, like that they were from one camp, or like they were
They
all
seemed quite
from?
close.
Okay. Yeah, so they like interacted a good amount,
Mm-hmm.
if not lived together.
Yeah, they weren't like fighting each other constantly.
Okay. Great. Nemea's like, that's all I got. I mean, I kind of sort of know Isadora. I can see if she can help us when we get there.
Yeah, I mean, my only thoughts are going to the temple right away might tell us how much of the theory's influence is around. But if we don't find the heir, it doesn't really matter what we do. I have a sneaking suspicion they're in the underwater prison, but I've no idea. It just seems likely for some reason.
Maxida, where the underwater prison is? It on the other side of the island, or is it close to here?
It is quite deep, but the good news is you can get to it from the temple.
Okay,
How
that is very
convenient.
handy. Sounds like temple it is. You remember the way?
I
She's
do.
looking at Mixena.
We're just going to waltz in.
We will scout it out before we get there, I guess.
I mean, we've got to walk at some point.
Do you have a different suggestion?
No. You were all very effective when we were in that house, so I will let you do what you wish.
As long as we're not presented with a door that needs a name, we will be good to go.
That is true.
Defeated by door.
Significantly less doors here, apparently.
Yeah. So there's a rowboat. Who is getting into the rowboat to go to shore?
And
Before we do
Pinot-
anything of the sort,
Aeneas.
Uh-huh.
I would like to clarify. There is nothing in the chords of shared victory and struggle that allows us to like tell when somebody else has gone down. It's only when you see a creature within 30 feet
Correct.
that goes down. Okay. I'm trying to find any way that we can communicate more easily.
You could put a wig on.
We've got the ring. No, that is such a catastrophically bad idea.
It's- Oh, wow.
this
I've already
wig
rolled 2 19s this section.
this wig
My luck is gone.
this wig is prestigious.
It's beautiful. We'll put makeup
I think
on
they
you.
would love a strong woman.
Come on, Sophron. You don't want to stay here for the whole long rest island.
Sophron, we're really good at makeup now.
And also, you're
Button
also
up.
very fast, so you can just run away.
You can turn
Yes,
into a
run away
bull.
from the
You
whole
could
island,
you
yes.
could be a bull the whole time.
I can't be a bull the whole
We're
time.
we're just two
I
girls.
can be a bull for 10 minutes.
We're just two girls with a bull. And you have to go into the we go-
It's a smaller
Box it
bull on
up.
top of the bull.
Do we have any way around this? Is there a hostage right or something that can offer me protection if I'm being brought as a envoy to the queen?
you could be
from
our
the
prisoner.
Something, anything, where I won't be killed on sight.
Roll a persuasion check.
Should have just put on the wig.
I entreat with my nicest
to
voice.
persuade you from having Mike Senna try and convince you to put the wig on.
She says, "It is a very nice wig. I could think of one other solution, which it may not be preferable.
It can't possibly be worse.
You could be me, someone banished from the island and then sworn to kill on sight.
Sounds like that's the same thing.
Yes, I don't understand the difference here.
Because they would be willing to talk to. They don't have to kill me instantly. On
And
site,
for a minotaur, they
on
are.
site has some,
A man, not a minotaur.
A man.
Wig.
Wig.
No, you could. So she's saying you could do the wig, or you could take her disguise, and you would look like her.
And live for a little bit longer.
Oh, this is
We
gonna
need her
go
to
so
help us.
poorly.
Why?
Nobody has a disguise self or anything they can cast on
Kai-
me. That would
Kai
be a
does.
Kai
terrible.
does, but you can only target yourself.
Well,
he
that's
does
not
have
helpful
greater
then.
invisibility.
Polymorph you into an animal.
I give polymorph.
Yeah, we've got a lot of 1 hour solutions.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for like not that.
Wow.
Maybe I could
present
go in and
you
talk
a
to
wig.
somebody's
I
solution.
present a 1 hour non-magical
And he
solution.
didn't even consider it.
No, I know. Nemia's sulking
met-
now. She's like,
I've met Temesians, and I don't fit into the description of somebody from Temes pretty much in any way, shape, or form. Right, Logan?
Yeah, from what you've seen. But they don't kill non-Amazons on site.
Yeah, but they do kill minotaur men on site.
Yes, but
For
a Minotaur
striking
woman
two of those
would
boxes.
be not immediately met with lethal hostility.
Elegy's just
Moxena,
looking
what's
at you
going
with
to
cute
happen
puppy eyes.
You are discovered cavorting about the island with me. But if any of them are.
If me with you as a man,
Well, any of them. You'll be killed on sight, yes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Them, welcome on the island. If they are found with a man on the island.
it would certainly not be a very good first impression. I believe that there are still some allies we can find on the island who would not immediately be hostile to outsiders, but if they did arrive with a man in tow, that might sour the first impression.
I love how hard you're struggling against it.
Or we can just
I'm
have
trying to come.
we can just have
I want
Aeneas,
any logical
turn into a
explanation for
bird.
Sophron to be able to do this. Yeah.
and he can just fly messages back and forth.
Dolores can fly little messages.
So you could
The
stay here.
Dolores is maybe a little. Winnie is slightly more resilient in a way.
I cover Dolores' ears.
Winnie can be resummoned if he dies. Oh, I guess technically your dragon can too, but
Dolores can too.
But it costs
actually
1,000
obligated
gold
to.
for the dragon.
it's a bit more expensive for the dragon. I
He
bet.
has to be, or I'll die.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to wait on the boat. If you are going to find yourself in a situation where you expect to need the muscle, please call for me. I will do my best to get to where you are
Nemea will-
unaccosted, but I can't promise that I'll make it to you.
Yeah, Nemea's like, I'll shoot a flaming arrow, in, like a flare or something. I'll do something to let you know where we are.
And this island is miles wide. Like it's
Yeah,
we're
correct.
outside of a flaming arrow.
for
Yeah,
the most part,
okay.
yeah.
That's the
and we're
best I
talking-
can do for you, bud.
You send me a message and maybe I'll be there in 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's kind of the level of expectation I'm setting here right
Okay.
I can use my ring if you're within 1 mile, and then you can hear me. Everybody
can
else also
everyone
will
else.
too. So then it's a race. So fun. Come on, let's just go
Yeah.
into
All
the
right, bye.
forest.
Okay. So who is getting in the rowboat to go to the forest? You two. Aeneas?
Nice.
Kai is in disguise. Moxena. No Sophron.
now. Oh, Sophron.
Okay, perfect. You guys row up to the coast. And you find yourselves at sort of a beautiful tropical scene. This is unlike what most of you have ever experienced. It is hot, it is humid, the plants are unlike anything that you have experienced before. And there's a lot of strange noises coming from the jungle, and it's very thick. The immediate place region outside of on the beach is a little bit flat for maybe like 200 yards or so before the jungle really takes over. You are not immediately accosted. Sort of just left on the beach. Moxena takes a deep breath and she says, "It feels very good to be home. Thank you for bringing me here."
No problem.
You're welcome. Lead the way to the temple. And as a side note, I did leave the wig for Sophron to wear should he need to charge into our rescue.
Okay. Somebody make a survival check.
I can do it.
Survival. Ooh.
Very good. So you get a little ways into the jungle. And it's rough going. Like this is a very thick jungle. You're sort of having to like stop every once in a while to like chop vines out of the way. It's just a lot. And it's not very fast progress. It looks like it's gonna rain later, so you're trying to make as much do as you can. Elegy, you are keeping sort of a lookout, and you notice there are people hiding in the trees ahead, right where Moxena and Aeneas are about to walk.
I'll call out to them to stop walking. Is
Why?
Aeneas an animal?
I don't know. Is Aeneas an animal?
No, Aeneas will not be an animal unless necessary. It severely reduces my ability to do anything. Aeneas is chatting up a storm with Moxena. He's like, Moxena, what's that noise? What is that? I heard a bird.
She's explaining
What are
all
all
the
these
local fauna
plants?
to you.
Yeah, he's like trailing his fingers on every single leaf and tree.
If they're ahead, I say stop. There's people.
Can we all see these people? Or
No.
only Elegy can see them?
Elegy notices them. And you just sort of like get the feeling. You can't like really see them. You're just like, yeah, there's definitely people hiding up there.
Definitely people. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hide behind this tree. Or I'll hold back a bit and y'all can go talk. I'll stay with Moxena. We'll be like 50 yards behind you.
All right, Elegy, what's our story?
I'm not good at stories, Nemea.
Okay, great. I have at least 5 stories. Can you?
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So you're just
Great.
walking up to them?
I think
I-
call
I-
out to them seems better than walk up to them.
Okay.
me.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't know.
Call out to them. Hello.
You hear like a whistle in the woods, and then another whistle a little ways away.
I have the Amazon-made gun, like slung across my shoulders.
Okay, good. You notice a figure sort of jump from tree to tree and get a little bit close to you, and then sort of descends from the trees and sort of lands very gracefully. It's not somebody you recognize. It is a dark-skinned woman wearing furs and leathers. She has
Furs
like
in this heat and humidity?
she has some weapons on her back. She looks like a warrior. Probably the most noticeable thing about her, though, is a giant red tattoo that she has covering essentially her entire neck. And there's really only a portion, like a negative tattoo of an eye.
That can't bode well.
She says, "What are you doing on the island?"
Well, it is very fortunate that we saw you. You saved us. We have shipwrecked on the island. We were coming to visit Isadora, and the weather, it was so bad and threw us upon the rocks. Elegy and I barely survived. I like push Elegy and like rip a little bit of her clothing while.
Make a persuasion check or deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We're actors. We've done
Ooh,
this before.
actors.
Actors.
I like as I'm saying this, I like pour out water from like some place that water like should not have been to show that we're shipwrecked.
Yeah.
15.
So it's actually
15.
19. Yeah.
So it's actually 19. Yeah. 'Cause
She says, "It is rather unfortunate that you shipwrecked. You know Isidora, do you? That's
yeah, she made this.
fortuitous. Isidora is one of my good friends, actually. I can take you to her.
Can you?
Absolutely.
I don't
This
believe you
way.
for some reason.
No, come." And she like begins to like walk deeper into the woods.
Does she seem trustworthy?
Roll an insight check.
Absolutely not. She does not seem trustworthy at all.
Oops. I clicked twice. 14.
14. No, not really.
Okay. I mean, I don't think we should go with that scary
don't think
lady
she's
with
very-
the
I don't
Lutheria
think-
eye tattoo.
Yeah, and she doesn't. I don't. Isadora didn't have that tattoo. None of the Amazons we saw
Nemea, what
had
are we
that
supposed to
tattoo.
do? Are we supposed to just like knock them out and then hope that
How many whistles did you hear? How many of them are there?
I think it's a lot.
The woman notices you're not following and she turns and she says, "Come, Isadora won't wait all day."
If you're such a good friend of Isadora, what's the latest thing she made?
She's an avid inventor. She makes things all the time.
Like what?
She makes stimpe.
Yeah, I don't think that's the latest thing she made. Come,
You could ask her when
We
we
could.
get to her.
Where are we going?
To her home. And she turns, and when she's gone, like pointing in the other direction, you hear her whistle a couple times. This way.
Elegy, I think she needs to not be able to whistle.
You hear a couple other whistles, and they've moved a little bit.
All right. We've had enough whistles and enough for me to echolocate a little bit. How many, using, I don't know, investigation, how many people does it seem like?
You've heard. Make a perception check.
I would love to perceive. That's not a 9. That's a 13.
A 13. At least 3.
Elegy, there's at least 3 of them.
Okay, what do you want to do about that? Do we take them out? If they're in the trees, I cannot climb a tree. I don't think you can either.
You can fly up to them?
No.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. That was a silly question.
Interrupting your conversation in the back. You now, Aeneas, do hear some frantic whistles, and then you also hear a as an arrow like hits the tree right next to where you and Moxena were crouching.
That's very rude.
She pushes you to the ground as another arrow comes flying at you. Roll initiative.
Moxena, why are they trying to kill us already?
I guess you don't roll initiative. Ugh,
We don't roll
I
initiative.
always forget.
You roll the
I
initiative for
always
us.
forget.
Initiative for us, please.
It really does take away from the game experience when you can't all
does.
roll initiative together.
Oh, Abby, your little token looks so cool.
Thank
It's
you.
been so long since.
I haven't updated her, so this is what she looks like. She's back there. She's back there.
Oh.
Okay. So, Aeneas, you get shoved to the ground, but you are the first to react. You don't really know. There's just arrows coming at you. And Moxena, maybe she'll whisper in your ear, "My sisters have found us. You must hide."
I don't want to hide. I was
Then
like,
don't hide.
seems like they already want to kill us, so I think hiding's kind of useless now. Let's see, what will I do? So I don't really. You said I don't really have vision on anyone, or let's say line
Correct.
of effect, we might say. This may be a better word choice.
Correct.
Okay. Then I will take. Then I'll just do a quick little bless. There's so few people involved in this. I can actually bless everyone for once. I'll move forward a tiny bit in front of Maxena, and I will bless all three of us. That's it.
Very good. Sophron, you're up. Elegy.
This woman that was guiding us is which one?
This one up front.
Okay. I'm going to sing her a beautiful song of Hold Person.
Okay. Very good. Wisdom.
Yeah, DC 14.
8.
Perfect. Then I will. This one you said?
Yeah.
Run up to her, and I will spend a focus point to do Flurry of Blows. $25 and 24 to hit. 11 damage
Those
twice.
both hit. 11 damage twice. Okay. Perfect.
Well, if you hold person,
Oh,
doesn't
it is an auto
crit?
crit. Yeah. Oh, 15 more damage.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonzo.
I don't know if I want to gonzo her. I think I want to not gonzo her, but I'm not really confident about that. We'll go non-lethal and decide after.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
non-lethal provides an option for decision making
Yeah.
afterwards.
Okay, very good. Is that all?
Yeah.
Perfect. The other two sisters, let's see. On their turn, this small little mechanical bird sort of flies one at each of you and just begins to sort of harry you. Please, both of you make a Constitution saving throw. Perfect.
Oh.
Nemea, you are blinded by this bird for the moment.
Mm.
Okay. And then each of them will just shoot. Well, one of them will shoot Nemea, and the other one will try to shoot Aeneas. So, they throw javelins at each of you. So for the first two, Nemea, you... Oh, not good. 12 on both. I guess you're blinded.
those
they have
don't
advantage.
hit.
So the first one is a 12. The second one is a 19.
19 hits.
19 hits. That is going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Aeneas, for you, this is just straight rolls. An 8 and a 22.
22 hits.
22 hits. That is 7 damage. And then that is their turn. From the brush next to them emerges little kitties that you see.
Ooh.
Kitties?
this one will run over here and bounce onto Elegy. This one will run over here and pounce onto Nemea. So, Elegy.
Oh, the so kitty.
That is going to be an 18 and a 19.
Both hit.
Those hits. Perfect. For the first one, it will deal 10 damage, and on the second one, instead of doing damage, it will swipe your feet out and knock you prone.
Okay. It just gets to do that.
Correct.
I'll deflect the damage on the first attack,
Yep.
and I will make it make a dex save.
Oh, okay. 23.
That's fine. It takes. Does it take half of this? No.
Okay. Mia, similar thing to you. That's going to be a 17 and a 15.
Neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit. Okay. That is that then. Moxena is going to sort of like cover Aeneas, and like she's gonna like dodge, but she's gonna apply that to Aeneas. Nemea, it is your turn.
Okay. For blinded, how long does that last? And is there anything I can
Until
do about it?
the start of their next turn.
Okay. And it just means I automatically fail any attack rolls.
No,
You just have
you
disadvantage.
have disadvantage.
Okay. Got it. So she will go ahead and who was the whole person? Was it this girl
She's
over here?
dead.
Oh, she dead. Okay, she was held.
Or
and
she's
now
not dead specifically.
She was knocked out,
Correct.
taken out. All right, this is fun. We haven't done this. Where Nemea like polishes her shield a little bit and says, "Take a bite of this," and she activates a big roll of thunder, which pushes back all of the creatures around her.
I believe they make
And I think
Constitution
it's a
saves?
DC 13 con save.
Okay.
They move back.
The Jaguar is like a 22, and the Stimpy is about a 6.
Okay, well, the Stimpy moves back 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
And we'll take 2d8 of thunder damage. So let me do that right now.
Okay, it explodes.
Nice.
Great. And then she'll take steady aim as her bonus action.
Okay, very good. Aeneas.
Okay, I will cast a quick little guiding bolt at this closest kitty. Let's say that kitty. Deadly laser pointer. Fuck. Deadly laser pointer.
You could have
23
just
radiant.
asked it to go away.
damage.
23? Okay, 23 damage.
Oh, I guess I can speak to animals if I cast a spell. But I don't want to do that. And
Okay, okay.
if
It
it's
is
still
still
hanging
up.
around, yeah, it's wreathed in radiant light. people have advantage on it. And I mean, I feel like I want to move to a place that gives me cover, maybe, even though I know Moxena's helping me, but I guess I will not. I don't really have a reason to relocate, so I'll just kind of chill.
You begin to hear screeching in the distance.
Moxena? What's that?
Aeneas, that's your turn. Sophron, no turn. Elegy, your turn.
Okay. I will disengage as a bonus action. Run over to this woman. Punch her.
Mm-hmm. So rude.
Oh, so bad.
Very bad.
Does a 16
That
hit?
misses. 16 does not hit.
Okay.
Well,
That's fine.
you have bless.
I have
Oh, you do
bless?
have bless.
Mm.
Yeah,
You've had
I
bless
said
the
I
whole
blessed
fight.
all 3.
Well, it won't help the second one, but a 19 probably does hit.
It does hit. 8.
8 damage.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Perfect. Their turns. The one right in front of you is going to drop the javelin she had, and she's going to draw her sword, and she's going to swing it at you twice. So, pretty simple. It is. Oh my god. 8 and 8.
Nope.
Okay. Nemea, the other one is going to run up to you again, dropping a short sword or drawing a short sword. And okay, that's a crit and an 11.
The 11 doesn't hit. I don't know
11
what.
does not hit. The crit is going to be 15 damage.
All right, I have that.
Very good. And good. The other one, Elegy, is going to disengage from you. Run over here. The kitties are going to run over and pounce on you. And then the one in front of you, Nemea, is just going to swipe. Oh. I think every time I've done 2 attacks on you, Elegy, it's been the same number. It was like, but now it's 1919.
Yeah, that hits.
So those both
It was
hit.
1919 before.
No, but that wasn't on the dice.
Oh, okay.
That was 2 19s on the dice.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll deflect
Could be
the
worse.
first one.
Okay. The first one's 9. The second one's also 9.
Nice.
And then Nemea. Similar for you. That's the 17 and an 8.
Neither of those hit.
Oh, so rude. Okay. The Stimpy, will fly over to Nemea. Please make a con save, and that is their turn. They should have done that first. Save coins will sort of stand between this person and Aeneas. And it is your turn, Nemea. You also begin to hear screeching in the jungle.
Great. Screeching in the jungle. Human screeching? Do I get to know
Nope.
what kind? Okay, great.
Not human.
All right, so I'm still blinded. I'm assuming I didn't pass that con save.
Correct.
Great.
But you have advantage on that kitty, which
I have that
cancels out your disadvantage.
So I will go ahead and attack that kitty and get regular.
That's why Sophron didn't come here, because he only kills dogs.
Dogs only.
Not kitties.
Rude as hell.
That you to dogs is rude.
17.
17 hits.
Okay. And I get +4 to that damage, or is that just to the attack roll? What's the
No,
bless?
bless is just to attack rolls.
Okay. Also, I have Thyloros, and he can do a d4 of damage.
Correct.
So I will roll his damage. Two.
Perfect. So you stab it? Is that what you're doing? You're like slicing
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. You
I'm
slice it.
specifically decapitating this jaguar.
Perfect.
Is it a
It's
smaller?
not amenable to being decapitated.
Okay.
So you're like, I don't know, you're getting a couple good swipes in on it. Then Thyloros like jumps for its neck and like latches on and just like tears at this kitty's neck. The kitty's like hissing, and then there's like sizzling as his acidic saliva is like starting to burn this kitty.
So
And then
gruesome.
he like shakes his head a lot, and then the jaguar like falls. It's gone. So,
And the head I take and I stick onto my shield.
Very good.
We
And
don't know what
Dolores
that
is
sound
like-
is going to be, but it's going to be
Yeah.
exciting.
He's like, is that good? Did I do good?
You did so good.
I loved it.
You did it, yeah. Now kill that birdie next.
Okay. Perfect. Aeneas.
Yeah. I will see this lady getting closer and closer to me, and I will say,
She's
no, thank
getting closer and
you.
closer.
And I will sorry whisper for
God.
another crit.
Please leave them alone.
I will say, may the
They're
light
having
of
a
Thylea
moment in the
smite you."
jungle.
What one is this starry with? You like hit her square in the face. She's like
Yeah,
stunned.
I just like throw a mote of light right at her. She can't become invisible. But
Very
that's
good. Okay.
She
Is that all?
sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. I move further away from her.
Very
And
good.
I, as a bonus action, try to analyze the screeching.
I don't think that counts as a bonus action, but I'll tell you, it's a lot of screeching.
I will more urgently yell at Moxena and be like, what is that screeching?
She's occupied by trying to keep this woman away from you.
She's not doing a good job. And she can talk at the same time.
Elegy. It is
Mhm.
you.
I'm going to kick this cat in the face twice.
Oh
Bam,
my
bam.
god. But those both hit.
Okay. Is it still up?
Mm-hmm.
That's not really what I wanted out of it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'll flurry of blows, and if it dies on the first one, I'll move. But 22 for 7 damage.
It does not.
Then it gets another. I don't know what its AC is. Less than 18. Another 10 damage.
It's not doing so hot, this kitty. It's not nearly decapitated, but it's close.
That's it.
Amazon woman. This one is going to disengage from Nemea. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Run over here. Throw 2 javelins at Aeneas.
Rude.
Rude. That's going to be a 12 and a 21.
21 hits.
21 hits. It's going to be a 6 damage and a concentration check. This one will see Moxena get a little confused, and then throw 2 javelins at Elegy.
She's like, bet or not.
That or not, and both miss.
I've rolled
Oh,
3 20s in a
can you
row.
calm down?
Wow,
Jesus.
love this for you.
Absolutely insert.
He's in the jungle and he's feeling the
Concentration
power.
check is useless.
Okay. Jaguar cannot hit Elegy, so that's that. The Stimfey is going to fly over and Nemea make a con save, and then the Lady of Coins is going to again try and get between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Nemea.
Did I pass the con save?
No. Wait, yes.
So I don't have. I'm not blinded anymore.
You're not blinded.
Great.
Muted yourself. I don't know how you were
I'm
just
gonna run.
talking.
I'm gonna run over here. I'm just saying. I'm gonna run over here and stab that girl.
Okay.
And do that. 24 to hit. Great.
Yeah.
I should get sneak attack since I'm next to an ally.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
17 plus the Loros damage. So
Yeah.
is that
Well,
28?
In my
28 total.
Crits don't count for much when you can sneak attack.
Okay. Aeneas?
These people are still up? Oh my god.
No one is looking great, but they're all up. Whoa.
That's not what I meant. I meant just trying to measure.
It's illegal.
I will start with that kitty. And then I'll be like, also yell, oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I like Moxena, get out of my way.
Is that all?
Yeah, that is
There is
all.
so much screeching. Elegy?
Okay.
I mean, do the Amazons look concerned? The
Yeah.
Tunisians?
Kick.
Wow.
You dispatch this cat.
Great. I'll go over to this woman. How does she look? She looks not great.
Good.
Okay. Punch.
Yeah,
Punch.
okay. Gonzo punch or ungonzo punch?
Ungonzo punch.
Okay.
No problem. Punch.
Wow.
Punch.
Oh, no bad punch. That's all.
Perfect. Okay.
Guys.
Last thing she'll do is a strike onto Elegy and a strike onto Nemea, and that will be a 15 Elegy and 18 Nemea.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. I think that is probably gonna be the last thing she ever does.
For sure.
And then you guys dispatch her, and then you all hear this screeching, and you all are beginning to hear little like foot pads in the jungle, and then bursting through the forest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little. You're not quite sure what they are. You've never seen anything like this. They're very colorful, though. And one bursts through the jungle, and then it just like screeches in your face, and then like there's a cacophony of screeching as this whole herd of things appears out of the forest, and they look curious and hungry, and they're coming for you. They take a couple coordinated steps, and then something gets lobbed over you. You guys just hear it, and then a couple moments pass, and then a explosion echoes out between you and this herd of things, which go screeching and scattering, and they begin to like run off into the jungle, leaving you for the most part alone. And then from where that thing was lobbed, Nemea, you recognize a small little face that comes out of the jungle with a couple more bags with like fuses and like a torch that she has ready to light. She says, I got a couple more. You think you need them? And she like lights one
Just in case.
just in case, and she throws it again. And another couple of the same thing and explodes in the past. And she says, what are you doing here? Was it enough to beat me in the games? You had to come here?
Isadora, I had to return your rifle to you.
Oh,
Here it is. I hand it over.
wow. Pretty good condition it's in.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't use it without you there. You were doing all the
Takes it, and
aiming.
she like handles it, like opens it, like cocks it, shoots it at a tree. The tree like shatters. She's like, oh yeah, still in mint condition. I would have known if you used it.
Yeah, I haven't used it at all. That
That doesn't answer the question of why you're here.
Well, we kind of, found ourselves here. It was one of many stops we had to make.
Interesting.
Those things. What are those things?
They're dinos. They'll leave you alone if you make enough noise. Don't make noise, they will rip you apart.
Okay, great. Noise. I can do that. Where are you staying? Where's everybody from the games? We were, since we were here, we thought we might try and see the temple.
Ooh, that's gonna be a no-zo.
Nozo?
It's not a great place at the moment. You see these ones. She like points to them. Some of the
Yeah.
sisters are, well, they've truly gone a little crazy.
I could see that. Yeah. They didn't even let us talk. They said they were friends of yours, and they tried to lure us down a path. And
no, they're
I
not
said,
friends of mine.
Yeah,
I do
said
got
that
some
can't be
friends
true.
on the island. I could take you to them.
Yeah.
You would recognize like Kamini's there. Dane, all the people from the games.
Oh yeah, yeah. You remember Elegy? She was in the games too.
Oh yeah, Klamini punched you around.
I punched her around.
There was some mutual punching.
Yeah, and we have some other friends that are coming with us.
Aeneas is hiding behind
Like, friends. I mean,
the Lady of
anyone
Coins.
who's not Lutheria based probably is a friend. You're not Lutheria based, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
know you
they're
guys
not.
had like
We
some
are.
bad blood before. You haven't had a change of heart, right?
No, we are still very much not Lutheria based. Anti-Lutheria all the way. Some of us have deep personal grudges against Lutheria.
Yeah, a lot of us do.
Yeah, and so I guess Nemea will be like, take us to where everybody is, and casually mention that we're looking for to like meet up with people.
Yeah, so she starts telling you, she's like leading you through the woods. Aeneas, are you hiding still?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's whispering to the Lady of Coins, like, do you think I need to be an animal, or is it okay?
I don't know.
You're useless.
I mean, they seem to be friends. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, Nemea makes friends with everyone. This I don't know.
Does she make good enough friends that she can transcend brutal tradition that has been around for 500 years? How much do you
Probably.
trust her fast friendships?
Not that much.
Isadora, if a man like washed up on the shore, what would happen?
Oh yeah, that would cause a hiccup or two.
or 2. You know what? What's the deal? You
What
were
about
fine
3?
with men when you were in the games.
Yeah, but it's different here. We have some deep-rooted traditions.
But why?
Because men can't be trusted and they let us down before, so we set them, and we're really good warriors now, and we don't need them.
I mean, you are really good warriors, and you don't need men.
Have you been to Mitro's? Place sucks. Do you know what they have there? Men.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But there's women there too. You would think that the women's unsucking would counteract the men sucking.
Mm-mm. You do not know the degree at which you're hindered by their presence.
Wow. All right. Well, it's a good thing no men washed up on our little stop.
No men here, my lord.
So she's just sort of regaling you about how all of the people that you've met, part of the Themis delegation, are
Mhm.
at this camp that they have sort of set up.
Yeah.
They were already sort of on the outs because they did not really buy into the whole Lutheria thing. It's been causing some friction.
And they went to Mitros.
Yeah, it was causing some friction pretty chronically. But when they left and they came back, things were different. And they have been sort of holed up on the other side of the island. They have sort of a de facto leader of this rebellion group named Cleomake. And they have been calling themselves the True Sisters. And she's leading you to their camp.
All right, and I'm assuming the Lady of Coins is following us.
She's almost back where Aeneas hiding.
I mean, she's fine. She's not a man. She's fine. She's got a little. Yeah, what if Isadora? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Great. You know, what if we said we knew somebody who wanted to help this revolution?
More the merrier.
Somebody from off the island who hasn't been back for 18 years? So they're really not mixed up in this whole Lutheria thing.
I mean, we need all the help we can get. We're very outnumbered.
Oh yeah, she knows the truth about these sisters of Lutheria, so she could really give you some help.
Who is it?
Oh, it's somebody we met in Mitros. It's the reason why we stopped by. She said she wanted to come back.
Yeah, what's her name?
Yeah, what's her name? Baxana.
No, that was a question. Oh. Moxie? You met little Moxie? I thought she was dead. She's back. She's here. Where is she?
She's here, but she doesn't look quite the same.
Weird.
Sometimes Mitros changes people.
Oh, yeah, you can say that.
Being around all those men, it's really taxing.
She nods to that.
Yeah, she's on her way. She I wouldn't be surprised if she joined up.
Perfect. She leads you to the camp and will say, as you arrive at the camp, the True Sisters camp, you see sort of a ramshackle grouping of not really permanent structures. They're sticks with furs layered over them. They look like they could be picked up and moved very quickly. And you see a couple people milling about in the camp. You recognize a couple of them. And Isadora quickly calls out to them and says everything is fine. A sort of more formidable woman amongst the group is sort of standing at the center. You have not seen her. And she turns to look at you as you enter the camp. And she just sizes you up. And I think we'll call it there as you enter.
Size her up.
the True Sisters camp. See, that seems like a good place to call it. So that is where we'll do that. And we'll pick up next week with the True Sisters and figure out who's hiding where and when and what you're going to do about it. So
we still have somebody with a wig who can swoop in and save us at a moment's notice.
At a moment's notice. So thank you for watching as always. We will be back next week. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.